just let me know. So what I want to do is I want to jump into the presentation of what we've got here. And what it is, it's Ambit, energy. And it's just really exciting because the last 12 months we've done over $1 billion, which is absolutely ridiculous. And we already have over 1 million customers. I hear a little background noise. You guys can keep it going. What I'm going to do is just mute the call. We're going to go in presentation mode, and then I'm going to come back as well. So what I'm going to do here is just talk a little bit about Ambit Energy. So let me go to the next slide here. Okay, so why did I get started in Ambit, and why did I team up with my partner, Robert Chang? Well, basically, it's for financial freedom. It's to have fun. It's to do the things you want to do when you want, if you want. And just to kind of itemize those things, a lot of people need additional income, or maybe eliminating debt, or just more time with your family, things to do for charity, to build your savings. Maybe it's your kids' college education, or just financial freedom. That's really what our opportunity with Ambit offers. So we really do have what we consider the right company. We're within an expanding industry that's completely recession-proof. The lights are on. Electricity, you don't have to sell electricity. People are already using it. They're not going to stop using it. Matter of fact, the lights in our neighborhood went off out the other day through Edison. And, what can you do? We actually went to bed early that night. Because when the lights were out, what can you do? Everyone needs electricity. It is the perfect product. And imagine being able to save money on your energy bill, on your electricity and gas, right, and get rewards for doing that. That's what we do. And then what Warren Buffett calls the largest opportunity in the history of the world is right here in our palms, right here in our hands. So what I want to do is talk a little bit about our company. Again, our company is called Ambit Energy. And our mission, matter of fact, our co-founder, Jerry Thompson, says it, I think, best. He says, hey, our mission is to become the finest, most respected retail energy provider in America. And Jerry Thompson, by the way, I'll show you a picture of him. He's the guy here to the right. His grandfather actually started Southland Corporation. Southland Corporation owns all the 7-Eleven stores, the convenience stores. So these guys have deep pockets. They have huge experience and background within, Fortune 500 activities. But I want to point out one other guy here, Chris Chambliss. Chris is his partner. And by the way, both of these guys were also involved with the deregulation of long distance with AT&T. And they made a lot of money. They know how to work within the deregulated industry. And now what's happening with energy is even bigger than what was going on with long distance, way bigger. A little bit about our founders here. This is the thing that just blows me away. The awards and recognition that we have right now. The last few years, we've been identified as one of the best places to work, 2009, 10, 11, right? We were identified as the fastest growing company in North Texas. We were featured back-to-back That's from Home Magazine. And in fact, right now, it says 2012, you have the number 15 largest direct seller worldwide, right? But right now, we're actually number 14. So we've actually crept up a little bit on that list. But the thing that kind of blew me away is this right here, the Inc. 500 list. Every year, Inc. magazine, they feature the 500 fastest growing privately held companies, right? And of the 500 privately held companies, the fastest growing in America, Ambit Energy made that list of the top 500. But within the top 500, they were actually number one on that list. They were the number one fastest growing company in America. And I saw that, and I'm like, who is this company? It just blew me away. So I was really excited to see that I could partake just like you can partake in being a part of Ambit Energy. So I want to talk about the industry of energy. And what's happening is that these energy monopolies are being broken up. Why? Because they're illegal. It's illegal to have a monopoly. I mean, for the most part, all our lives, we've always gone to one company for our energy, just like we used to with AT&T. I mean, that was the only place to pay your bill. So a lot of people today, they don't even know how much they pay per kilowatt hour or how much they pay per therm for their gas bill. But now that the monopolies are being broken up, customers have a right to choose. So the timing is really perfect. This is just to look at the market that we're in right now. We're actually in 11 states. And on top of that, we're also in the District of Columbia. But the market share right now is really small. So the timing right now is unbelievable. It's impeccable. It's awesome. This is probably the most complicated part of everything. How does it work? Well, the energy companies generate energy. They deliver energy. And the bottom line is we come to play because of deregulation by being an energy retailer. So let me share something with you. My buddy Larry lives in Maryland, and he's actually with BG&E. BG&E is Baltimore Gas and Electric. And this is his bill, and it shows, the delivery service, the state and local surcharges, and so on. Now, he switched to Ambit Energy right here, right? You see it? Using 2,301 kilowatt hours at 8 cents, 0.08, at 8 cents per kilowatt hour. Shows his bill is $184.08, right? Well, BG&E, if you don't have a third-party provider or retailer, if you're still direct with BG&E, you pay a little bit more. You pay 9.86 cents or 0.0986. So if you still pay the 0.0986, you're paying more. So instead of my buddy paying $226.87, he paid $184.08. So saving over $40 per month. But now here's the key thing: if you have a power outage, who do you call? You still call BG&E. If you have an emergency service, or hey, what about customer service? Do you call Ambit? No, you still call BG&E. What if you need to pay your bill? What if you want to do easy payment or payment by phone? Do you pay Ambit? No. You still pay BG&E. What about payment by phone? Do you call Ambit? No. You still call BG&E, pay by phone. All the numbers are the same. Nothing changes for the customer. The only thing that changes is you get a smaller bill, a lower bill, which is like totally, totally awesome. So let me go back to our presentation here and to the next slide. I want to talk a little bit about our service, right? Everyone uses it. Again, there's no cost to switch, but the major important thing is that nothing changes for the customer. It's all the same. The only thing they're going to do is get a smaller bill. The bill's going to be tinier. It's going to be smaller, which is way cooler. So for the business owner, we have no inventories, no deliveries, no collections, which is totally awesome. You get great competitive rates, satisfaction is guaranteed, and you get a welcome gift for enrolling. Just for being a customer, you're going to get a 3-day, 2-night vacation voucher that's good for like 25 and over 25 cities around the country. But it's 3 days, 2 nights vacation accommodations in a hotel just for coming on board. I need to ask you this question. When's the last time your incumbent energy provider gave you a welcome gift or a free gift for anything? Right? And get a load of this. Just for paying your bill on time, you're also going to get travel reward points. You're going to get reward points. You're going to get these travel reward points that are good for travel, for airfare, for cruises, for accommodations, for a spa retreat, for a golf retreat. You earn these travel points that you can redeem for all these awesome things to pamper yourself, which is phenomenal. So, a little bit more about customers. Every customer gets a free website. And why would they need a free website? Well, if they enroll other customers, they get more exciting travel. As a matter of fact, if they enroll 5 customers, they get an 8-day, 7-night vacation voucher, right, for more fun and excitement. So I'll tell you what's really exciting is if they enroll 15 customers, they get energy credit for free energy, which is totally awesome, just for being a customer. It costs nothing to become a customer. You earn exciting travel packages, and you can earn free energy. No other energy company, no other energy retail provider offers free energy, which is like way, way, way awesome. So within all that is a huge opportunity. And I want to talk a little bit about the opportunity. Of course, there's the opportunity to make money, right? Help other people save. But let me just mention this. You know, every day we do these things. We recommend an awesome restaurant. You know, we recommend maybe a great music, great movie, TV show, right? Only thing is what? We don't get paid for those things, right? But here with Ambit Energy, we actually do get paid for those things. So let me go to the next slide here. How much is it to become an Ambit consultant? It's only $429. It's a one-time fee. There's no annual renewal, and it's $24.95 a month, right? For your website. Hope you guys can hear me there. Actually, let me go back to presentation mode. Hold on a second here. Hey, can you guys hear me okay out there?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
fantastic.
Good.
Fantastic, fantastic. Hey, Robert, are you out there?
I am out here. I am here. How's everyone doing?
Great.
Good.
That's my good friend, Robert Chang. By the way, I just want to mention something about Robert. And Robert, I want you to share just a few things here. Robert has been extremely successful in the insurance business, extremely successful. Matter of fact, across the country, he's one of the recognized top insurance agents throughout the country, brokers actually. I'm sorry. He's got a couple different offices, and he's been in the insurance business for over 17 years. He knows it inside out. The best insurance guy I've ever known. In fact, I could just say this: just on my home, on my boat, and my car, he saved me like $700 a year. Right? And I was already getting a really good deal. Matter of fact, he just did that a few days ago. He's got some incredible systems, but together with this Ambit Energy, we just saw something that's really tremendous. And I was already going gangbusters with it, but what was really amazing, I've been involved with the business for over a year and a half. Robert came in the business and within one day actually reached the level that I was at within the business. And within 15 more days, went to the next level in the business, and he's just unbelievably just breaking records. And the bottom line is we're having fun, but what I want to do is, since we're on the opportunity side of this discussion, is I'm going to turn it over to Robert and let Robert just share with you some of the more detailed information of the compensation and how you can really make a tremendous amount of money here with Ambit Energy. So, hey, Robert, with that, can you take it over for me?
Sure, and then you can move the slide as we go.
Okay.
Yes, actually, 17 years in the insurance business, I have never, ever seen another business like this. Everybody's been trying to approach me with many things, from lotions, potions, pills, everything under the sun. But when Charles actually approached me with this, he was so nice to move over all his insurance products that he had, like the car, the home, and so he asked me to actually join Ambit. I quickly just obeyed and said, okay, sure, I'm going to do it. But I didn't think I was going to actually do it because I'm super, super busy with two operations, in the Southland. So therefore, luckily, the next day I did some research and started Googling about energy deregulation, and the more that I Googled and the more that I found out about Ambit, the more I fell in love with it. And then I called up Charles. I'm just ready to go. This is just unbelievable. $429 one-time fee. I mean, to get an insurance license, you need $300, and after that, you just have to take a test and get your, it's called an E&O's Errors Emission License on top of that. So before actually, doing anything, making any money, it's $1,000 for insurance already. And plus, you got way more overhead than this $24.95. So I was blown away. Then I found out that Ambit right now is the largest direct seller of energy, fastest to hit $1 billion of revenue. That's $1 billion with a big B. that's faster than Google, Microsoft, Walmart, and Apple. I mean, those are big names. So, I mean, when you're with a company that's growing that fast and seeing them on the fastest Inc. 500 not just we didn't just make it on that list, but we are the number one fastest growing company. And all that just came into play, and then I looked at, oh my gosh, we never ever have to ask for money. All we have to do is simply just show them the system, and they're going to save money on a product that they are already using and they're already paying. It's all habitual, and they're only going to save money. And on top of that, while they're saving money, they're going to get travel rewards, and the last but not least, there's 81 companies out there that's buying, energy supply. Not one of them is offering free energy. And with that being said, that is why we're growing so fast. We just pretty much eating everybody's lunch. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And Charles, you can go to the next slide, but pretty amazing. Just a fabulous business, and I thank Charles every day. He introduced his business to me, and when I did all my research and due diligence, I just went after it. And it's just amazing. And I wanted to share with you one of the clients up north, life insurance client of mine. She owns a restaurant. She is now a customer, but I'm helping her save money. So she was just super happy. She asked me, how come I didn't know about this before? She's saving roughly $200 and something a month. That's $200 and something. You can practically lease a car for that kind of saving. But when I told her that she's going to qualify, remember the travel rewards, because she is a restaurant, so she's going to be getting free cruises, free plane, discounted plane tickets, and all these spa packages. Every 3 to 4 months, she's going to qualify for a new package. That is amazing. And last but not least, I told her, if you like our program and you introduce this to the other restaurant owners, you get 15. Guess what happens? We're going to knock off that $1,000 gas bill that you have. It's going to be virtually free. And it's just unbelievable. And right now she's working towards that. So I'm really, really happy for her.
Is this open for questions? Is this open for questions?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm also in the insurance business. I've been with Farmers as a district manager for about 5 years. I just switched over to American National here in the California market. I mean, I've known multi-level marketing has been approached by everybody also. I mean, why the $429? We're going out and getting customers for these people. Why is there free to join this when we're out going to be making money for the company?
Well, there's always a fee to joining, an organization that can actually sell energy, and you have the capability of, selling it across the, the U.S. And that's one of the ways of, joining the business. It is an incentive to actually reward management people that have been doing this, like myself, that's already moving up, and it kind of Ambit gives it all back, and it rewards. It rewards, the ones that have been in it. I mean, because if you think about it, now the energy business is such a slim margin, and to be competitive, Ambit cannot just keep giving us money. So what they do is, if you wanted to join, you come on in at $429, and when you get the 3 customers, they give all that money to management, and soon you will be there too. And that's why it's a one-time fee, and of course you do look at of how the structure is, and it's pretty amazing that they give every penny of it back, and then they try to capture most of the money to actually reward the customers so that they can have the lower rates and incentives and so on.
So this is just strictly if you want to come in as a business, but they're not charging customers to switch over then?
Oh, no. There's no switch at all. And by the way, with Ambit Energy, we don't have a monthly charge, no termination charge. I mean, that means if a customer comes on in to Ambit, they don't like the service, they can leave at any time as they please, and they still get to keep the 2 nights and 3 days free welcoming package. So it's pretty amazing.
So the 4-something and the $27 or $29 a month is to maintain the website and gives you a professional image out there, but that's only for the people that are going after the business side of this then.
Correct. Absolutely. Now the customers get the website for free. And the good thing about this, and I mean, this is phenomenal. Where you come in at $429, the website's at $24.95. if you come on in and you decide that you want to take a little break, you can actually turn off, deactivate your website. No $24.95. You might go on like 2 or 3 months vacation. You come back and you can reactivate the website. Your spot is there forever.
And what's the website used for? To bring customers, to show them what we're doing?
Correct. It's for customers. It's for consultants. I mean, it is your back office. You have everything, advertising tools, commissions, the whole 9 yards.
Got it. Makes sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool deal. All right.
Go ahead.
Charles, hopefully I answer your question.
Yes, definitely. And it makes sense. I mean, like you said, I know about the insurance license. I've got a whole 5 of them, so I know what it costs me to do that.
Yeah, in a way, like you said, like the 429, it really rewards, the people that's been working hard, helping them build the organization, and they really give it all back. As you come in and you'll see the structure, the 429, they give it all back to upper management, yeah.
Got it. Okay. Appreciate it.
No problem. Charles, are you still there? Okay, great.
Yeah, I was just on mute. I'm still here. You want me to go to the next slide?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, next slide. 2 questions. And make a decision, and this is okay, go ahead, Charles. It's what's in it for me and can I do it? I mean, all you have to do is 2 things in this Ambit insurance business is pretty much gather a handful of loyal customers. That's pretty easy, the ones that you love and trust, and show them how to save money. And the second thing is just teach others to do the same. As my analogy is, what if everybody knows gas, right? If there was a gas station near where you live and the gas was always $1 cheaper, you would always tell all your friends and family and recommend them to go to that gas station because it's a lot cheaper. And better yet, just imagine if for every customer that you send to that gas station, you're going to get a quarter for every fill-up. That, when they go there and pump their gas, they're going to give you a quarter. That's kind of like Ambit Energy. You're helping customers save money, and they're also rewarding you every time that they turn on their energy. So it's pretty cool.
Now, is this strictly for gas or for electricity as well?
Both.
Both,
yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes. Now, when you first join, and this is how easy it is to get your money back, the 429. When you first come on in, when you have your website, they give you, 2 personal customer points because you have your website. You see the 2 computer thing there for your website. And then you get your first 3 homes, first 3 customer. It could be, depending on where you're at, it could be your own house, your mom's house, your sister's house. You would get $100 back as a business owner or as a consultant. Mm-hmm. And then if you were to, show someone else to do the same and they were to join, they would get if they were to get 3 homes, they would get 100 and you would get 100. So right there, you've gotten pretty much 50% of your money back on the 429. And if you get one more consultant, and if you were to show them the same, they get 100 and you also get 100. You've pretty much gotten like 70% of your money back there right away. And that could happen within just a couple of days. It's fairly easy. As your team grows here, and I think you said you being a farmers regional, as your team grows, where you get those 2 person and they somehow duplicate what you did, that means your team consists of total of 6, including the 2 that you personally got. Right. You've just promoted yourself what we call regional consultant. And every time, instead of the 100 that you would get, it would be 155. And I'm just going to go through this pretty quickly because we're going to have other, training sessions as well. But as you move down, and these are unlimited levels that you're getting, every time somebody duplicates themselves as you move up. Now, I'm in the green. That means every time I get someone in that gets the 3 homes, instead of the 100, I'm getting 235 instead of that $100. So it's pretty neat. But if I get someone in there that's doing the same thing that I didn't personally sponsor, somewhere down there, and they're doing that, I would get the 135. And that's where the 429 is going. If you kind of add all that up, here is 340 plus the 100, it comes out to 440. So they're actually, giving a little bit more than what they're collecting. So, as you move up, the maximum you can get is 340 out of that, and that's pretty amazing right there.
Right.
And I should be in the blue executive consultant within 2 more months, and that's my goal. And I think I'm right now 70% of hitting it. And I'm in Now I don't know. Now I'm in Southern California. I'm in a market that is not open. We don't have the service and product, but I'm able to move to the blue level. It's not that hard. Not that hard at all. All you're doing is.
And you raise an interesting question. I heard California is not deregulated. So how are we switching the customers over to Ambient?
Okay. Now Northern California is deregulated. Gas is available up north.
Okay.
Right now, actually, San Diego is also deregulated. There's gas available, but with Ambit, these systems are not ready yet. They want to do it right, so they're going to take a little time. But there are other, service suppliers that are right now selling gas as well, but their price is a lot higher than Ambit. Right now, California, PG&E right now is actually their gas prices is really, really competitive. Luckily, Ambit's lower than that. Most of the 81 competitors that are in California are a lot higher.
Well, I'd like to get rid of my electricity bill. It was almost over $400 last month.
Wow.
Yeah.
And where do you live? I didn't get your name, by the way.
My name's Edward Avila. I'm out in San Jacinto, Hemet area.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Can't wait until the electricity is here.
Oh yeah, I mean, is all electricity companies going to be deregulated here pretty soon?
Oh yes, very soon. I mean, look at the 3 states that Charles went over the map: New York, Illinois, Texas. I mean, in America, what are the most influential states, right? Those are
right.
Those are 3, and California is soon to follow. Gas opened last year, September of last year, and electric is soon to follow. And that's why this business is amazing, because we're out here helping people save money on a product. Product education. Just go over the light switch and turn it on and off. That is product education right there. Everybody's using it. So easy, and they're paying for it. So we're not telling them to buy anything. Like, let me help you lower your energy. And not only will you lower your energy, you're going to get all this for free. And then, by the way, if you wanted to show other 14, 15, if you can gather 15 customers, your energy, you're going to get a credit. Whatever the 15 customers averaging, you're going to get that credit towards your bill. So that's pretty amazing.
I mean, being an outside salesperson, and an agent, why wouldn't I go after all these commercial customers and tell them how they can save money? Business owners are always looking for
sure.
money.
Charles can tell you, up in Maryland, we had a guy, one of the consultants. He didn't even get any agent yet, any consultant yet. What he did was he went to his favorite pizza parlor, and because he goes there a lot, so he knows the owner, and they made the switch, and their bill was like $1,300 before, and after Ambit it was $900 or $850, something like that. But it was like a $400 saving. It was amazing because it's in Maryland. Depending on area, some areas are like a 5% saving, some areas are like a 15%, and then Maryland could go as high as 46%. But on average, we're looking at 15 to 20%. It's pretty amazing.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, and that's why when Charles showed you the bill earlier, it's a $42 saving. That's about a 20%. But better yet, he's getting his energy right now for free. I think his last month's bill was it $12 or something for the taxes? That was it.
Yeah, that was the gas bill, right? That was the gas bill.
That was an electric bill.
Oh, that was the electric bill.
That was an electric bill. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
now this is the best part. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I just can't wait till electrical companies become deregulated.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And this is why you're going to get even more excited. Charles, you want to go to the next slide? Okay, let's just say, Ed, earlier we're just talking about, duplicating yourself. Let's just say it says you at 0, right? That's yourself. You come on in and you show 3 people that would like to do this business. Now, this is what I like, Ed. One thing about me is 17 years in the insurance biz. I mean, when somebody gets in, I want to make sure they're getting their money back and everything's okay. Let's just say, they get into the business. They never made 1 cent from Ambit. They never made a dime. But what they did was they learned how to gather some customers, and they got their energy for free. Is it worth it for that $429 because they learned the business? Oh, my goodness. That's it could be anywhere from, like your bill was $400. It could be anywhere from $80 to $400, of savings per month. And with California, they don't credit you. Maryland, they credit you, right? California, they send you a check every month on that reward. Whatever your 15 customers averaging, that's what you're going to be getting. So it's pretty amazing.
So I don't understand the slide here. What's MC stand for? Oh,
MC stands for marketing consultant. There's 5 positions total. Yeah, when you first start out, you have you first start out, it's called marketing consultant. You pay your $4.29 and you get in.
Right.
It's called marketing consultant. Then there's the other 4 management positions. Now, this is just on a marketing consultant position that you come on in, and then you kind of show 3 buddies to do it. They love it. They duplicate you. It becomes 9, 27. So it's everybody duplicates the 3. It becomes 81, 243, 729, 2187. Now, I've only been in business for 2 months. I'm at virtually almost 81 right now. That's pretty quick, and that's only 2 months. So I should hit level 6 within a year.
So how much you getting a month?
Oh, right now, because on bonuses, I'm averaging about $2,000, and I've only been doing it part-time, really part-time, after my insurance operation. So I kind of jump into Ambit at night, and that's what I just did. I just got home from an insurance meeting, and so I was kind of late. But back to where we're at, you see the 3 customers, it says 30. Now, would you say, Ed, it's pretty easy to get 10 customers?
Oh, absolutely.
Pretty easy, right? Yeah.
Right.
So as you can see, if we just tell everybody to just get 10 customers, as you can see, 3 becomes 30, 9 becomes 90, 27 becomes 270, and so on and so forth.
Right.
Even if this took you 4 years to build, check this out. Here's the payout on the lowest band, and lowest band is a bill between $55 to $100. That's the payout right there. It pays out. If you add that up, every customer pays out $3.30 if you add the entire lineup. Okay, and then this is what your residual would look like. That's close to $40,000, $39,189. That is the reason why no matter how busy I am with the insurance coming home, I'm still doing Ambit, because I can build this within 3, 4, or 5 years. And
right.
That's certainly where I don't mind sharing with my residual with everybody. I'm right now at $31,000 in the insurance business of residual. I think I can actually hit this number in 3 or 4 years. So that's only a quarter of the time that it took me in the insurance business, because this is so new.
Is that residual income you're getting from people from customers you signed up?
Yes.
Or from people or consultants you brought in?
You brought a combination, because you're having your own customers as well. Not much. You only have 20, as you can see the 0. You got to have 20 customers so that you can get the total payout of 7 levels. It pays you 7 levels, as you can see. So you need 20. But assuming every customer just gets 10 customers, and that's how it would look like. Remember the 3, 9, that's just you getting consultants. But remember, you only really got 3 consultants here. The 3 that you teach, and they love the business, and they duplicate what you did, and so on and so forth, as the number will grow. And it becomes 39,000. As you can go to the next slide, Charles, we have another slide that shows just 3 customers only. Here, as instead of 10, it's just 3, and you're still making $11,758.
Well, I'm getting a little confused between your customers and your consultants, people that come into the business. You're doing both, right? You want to bring people into the business that share it with other people, but you also can just get customers who want to use Ambient, correct?
Correct. You're doing a combination of 2 things. Correct. And everybody is doing the same thing. Those three people that you bring in, they're also doing what you're doing. They're also trying to go out there and get homes and doing the same thing that you're doing.
Gotcha.
So it's a combination, and that's how you make your money. Because the 3, they're also duplicating what you did. They went to get the 3, and they're getting their home as well. But now on this last slide, it was just 10 homes per customer.
Got it.
I mean, per consultant.
Oh, per consultant. 10 customers per consultant.
Yes, correct. That 30, as you see. See, the 3 consultants, each of them got 10 homes. That's why it's 30. So that's why our next slide only shows that of 3. I mean, 3 is like a walk in the park. That's your own house, your mom's house, your sister's house. You put your sister's house. That's 3 homes. The payout is the same.
And that's a good question. Is it only homeowners, or this could be apartment people?
Apartment as well. Anybody with a meter. Anybody with a meter.
Okay, good.
Okay. And then you'll see 11,000. Here's the great thing about being in management. Charles, you want to go down? If you add all the entire line, and we will send you the slide as well, all the slideshow, so you can have it and look at it over. But this is the reason why I moved so fast. When I looked at this, I said, oh my goodness, I got to, not only did I like the 39,000, because that didn't look too hard. I'm already at 81. I should be at 729 within several months. And at 2187, I could probably hit in 2 or 3 years. I'm certainly, in 17 years in the insurance business, I'm at 31K, but it took me 17 years, and I'm still, 8,000 shy.
Right.
So, yeah. And that's only been 2 months.
Oh, I know about residual income.
Yeah. We're in the insurance business. We love it. And not only that, in the insurance business, we still have to collect a check, right? Whenever we're selling something. This one you don't. That's the amazing thing. Yeah.
And you can lose business. You have to worry about retention as well.
Definitely. Definitely. And if you look at how it's structured, these are consultants that everybody's taking care of their 10 customers. As an insurance agent, you're handling so many. It's a conventional distribution channel. So you, as an agent, you could be, managing 200, 300, 400 customers, and it's harder to maintain that number. Versus
it's ridiculous.
This is
ridiculous.
Yes, correct. So every consultant's only handling 10 customers. That's super duper easy. So as you can see, if you get 20 customers, the number could go to 80,000, and that's why we have people in this business that's making $500,000, 600,000 per month. It's ridiculous,
wow.
And that's residual. Yes, residual. Yeah. So if we're talking about bare bones, I like to talk about bare bones is someone coming into the business, never did anything, but they learn how to get free energy. Right there, it's worth their $429. If I said today, hey, come in and pay $429, and then you in 2 years you will get a check for $80 for the rest of your life, you would have a line here from Southern California all the way to New York in just a couple of days. If that was the case, yeah. So it's
exactly.
Pretty amazing. That's how I look at it. And when Charles and I we were in Texas, we went there. I was amazed because I said to myself, do you have to have some sales skills, some sales background to do this? We got there, and these were gardeners, your bus drivers, all walks of life that's doing this. Some are making $400 or $500, some are making $1,200, some are making $3,000, and there's some that are talented. They're making 10 plus, and some are over 50 and 100. So
wow.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Charles, you want to go down the next slide? Charles? Yeah. One more, Charles. So as you can see, this is why you want to be in management. Keep going, Charles. Keep going to the dollar. Kurt. So as you can see right here, I'm getting 50 cents extra per home. This is extra being in management, and obviously my goal is to get to the national consultant level so I can get an extra dollar. So let's go back to the other slide, Charles, that 50 cents. If we can somehow go back to the 39,000, the 39,000 slide. Perfect. Ed, you see that customer? There's 32,000 customers total. If you were just an MC, 39 right there, that 39,000. I mean, there are 32,000 homes total, 810.
Oh, okay.
You see the total number?
Is that customers?
Yeah, customers. Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Now, because you're in management, because it's me instead of I'm not an MC, because you're in management, you get 50 cents of that 32,810. So you would get an additional 16,000, roughly 16,500 on top of the 39. So you would be making about $56,000 being in management versus not being in management at 39,000.
So
that is why
you're getting 50 cents for every home.
Correct. Extra on top of what they're paying here. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It is. It's ridiculous. That's why I just said, oh my goodness. I mean, 2 insurance offices. I'm driving every day. I come home. I get home at 6 o'clock. I eat. I jump on the computer. I do everything online, and I'm ready to go. And the good thing is, all you have to do is just look at rates for people. It's so easy. And just after they look at rates, you're going to save them 20%. They just give you all you need is their name, their address, their account number, their bill number, and that is it, and their phone number, and that's all you need. You can virtually do it in 35 seconds with your website. It's that easy.
So you don't have to get Social Security numbers or a driver's license and nothing like that?
No. The only time you need a Social Security number is when you're working with Texas. Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas is a little bit tricky. I want to let everybody know. Dallas, Texas is because the generation company, what we call Southern California Edison, they don't do the billing. So if you were to move in a new house, you got to go to a company like Ambit or one of the suppliers to actually start your energy. So a lot of people, and only in Dallas is a different, it's weird. It's only in Dallas will Ambit have a termination charge. Yeah. Huh. So if you go and Google the reviews on on Ambit, the only time you hear anything bad about Ambit is because of Dallas. And it's not because of Ambit. It's because consultants come in, all walks of life. They can actually come in, don't need training, so they just do this. And a lot of them don't know how to, switch people over without, incurring a termination charge. So you gotta make sure if somebody's in, if you're trying to move a customer out of Dallas, you gotta make sure they are out of the contract period before switching them over to Ambit. Yeah, so that they don't, incur this $150 termination charge. But besides Dallas, everywhere else is super duper easy. But in Dallas, the band one would have paid differently. And if you had 32,000 clients in Dallas instead of 39,000, now the same everything that we just saw, the payout is a lot higher. It would have been 59,000 if it was in Dallas, because Dallas pays in Texas it pays a lot more.
Wow, I want California deregulated right away.
And this is really truly amazing. And like I said, 2 months ago, Charles, he came over and he introduced this to me. I actually just signed up because I was saying Charles is super nice. He's a neighbor of mine. He came over and I said, you know what? He switches auto, home, boat. The least I can do is sign up. This is a one-time fee. I'm going to sign up. I'm not going to work the business, and I'm not going to tell him, but I'm just going to not work and cancel, and so that he's happy. I'm in. But then the next day I had some free time, and but he did mention energy, though, so that caught my attention. But when I started Googling and learning more and more about it, I'm like, oh, my God, now I see why people are making 50, 100,000. But remember this, Ed, in Texas, there's only 8 million meters. In California, over 24 million meters in California. If people are making $50K in Texas, never mind what you can do in California. This is the Golden State.
It is the Golden State. Wow, I'm ready to run.
This is a golden opportunity. And
I mean, the old saying, it's too good to be. If it's too good, it's too good to be true. But I don't, that's the old saying.
It is. And then because of our government, they deregulated this. It is just like Obamacare, right? They started doing all sorts of things, and because of the government, they deregulated it. This is, like Warren Buffett and Bill Gates said, this is the largest redistribution of wealth in the history of America.
That is so true. You guys keep on talking. I got to take a quick minute and check my kids.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No problem. We're going to finish this up, but it's amazing. Charles, let's wrap this up here. We're going to go to the last slide. So all the payouts here, you get the extra $1. And again, this is not a product. It's a service, and it's truly amazing. You're helping out customers. Power of part-time, and I'm talking transition. You're going to transition yourself. Eventually, the pay that you get in this business is going to catch up with the normal job that you have, and at that time you can make up your mind of whether you want to do this full-time or not. And we have people that actually do this at home only. I met a lady that is just doing this at home, and she's making $5,600. It's just amazing. And she lives, 30 minutes away from us, and that's Ontario. She's in a non-open market, and she's making this much money already. So, and of course, the timing is perfect. And then we do have a proven system. So, join Ambit, take control of your financial future. So I just wanted to end all my meetings with saying that, everybody, a long time ago, someone used to tell me that a dream without a plan is just a dream. A dream with a plan plus hard work and execution, you'll be living that dream. And failure and success are by choice, and you just choose the path. And thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.